Hey, it's Ryan. Golden Hour is easily one of the most fun and most challenging fingerpicking songs that I've done up to this date. It is so much fun to play, but it's also really hard to play. And so, what I'm going to do today is show you a way to play it to make it easier. But it's not as authentic to the recording. It's not exactly all the right notes, but it's got the pretty similar feel to the song, and it's still going to be really beautiful sounding. But first, let me just show you what I did is also as we learn this riff. So this riff is in A 432 tuning, and it's in the key of E. So to be able to play the chord voicings on guitar, we'd have to make this big stretch over here to play like this gnarly chord. And if you have a classical guitar, your body is probably going to be right here. And so it's not realistic for you to be able to go beyond the 12th fret to be able to play this chord right here. So what I did instead of putting our capo on the 9th fret, I moved it over to the 5th fret. So now we're in A 440 tuning in the key of C. So let me just play for you what the hard version of this looks like. So it's pretty difficult even for me to play. And that's something that I can keep working on is those tough chord transitions. But what we're going to do today is make this riff easier, and I'll show you how to do that. So the basic idea is instead of playing the notes exactly like they are in the recordings, we're going to take the basic shell of each of these chords, and we're just going to play the chords in a way that still makes them sound authentic without them being exactly the same notes that are being played in the recording. So to start with the C major 9, instead of playing it this way, which is beautiful, we're just going to play it the normal way. And the C major 9 is just normal as is, and our thumb is going to play on the A string, our pointers plays the G string, our middle plays the B, and then our ring plays the high E. And so the pattern for it goes like this. It's just down and up. One more time. Then what happens here is we're going to do a G over B instead of this B minor 11. So you're going to put your first finger on the 2nd fret and then lift off the middle finger. That ring finger is going to stay where it was. These fingers still play the exact same strings. So just try this with me. And then, for the very last part, eventually you're going to take that pointer finger and you're going to slide it to the left 1 fret. So you can get that passing tone in there that's characteristic of the recording. Then what you're going to do is lift off the pointer finger, and then you're going to make this A minor chord. So instead of the ring finger like this with a typical A minor, you're going to replace that ring finger with your middle finger like this. And then we're going to use the thumb, the pointer, the middle, and then once we play that middle, our ring finger is going to hammer on to the 3rd fret of the B string, and then it's going to pull off. And then our pointer finger plays that 2nd fret on the G string. And then we repeat the pattern. So try practicing that with me very slowly like this. Let's do it again. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right here we're going to play a G major 9. So there's a couple different options to do that. The option I would recommend is you keep your middle finger where it is, and then you take that ring finger, you move it to the 3rd fret on the low E string, and then the fingers that we're doing G, B, and E, now you're going to shift them up a string set to D, G, and B, and now you play this. Like that. That's the way that I would recommend. But another way to play that chord is like this. And then you lift off, and then you can use your middle finger here, and then your pointer finger is on that 2nd fret of the G string. So the chord looks like this. It's one of my favorite chords. So the recap of all of that is a C add 9. And let's play this 4 times total. So now this is the 3rd time. Now we play a G over B right here. This is the 2nd pass. On the 4th pass, that's when we move down a fret. So now move down a fret right here. Then we have the A minor. So we put that middle finger down, have the hammer-ons. And if this part's too fast, that's okay. You can practice this slower in the practice video. And then we move to the G at 9, keep that middle finger down. That's what I would recommend. And use your picking hand to play the different string set. And we play this 4 times. And then back to the C add 9. So if you wanted to just play this song, at least for the verse, with those different chord voicings and make it easy on yourself, that's what I would recommend. It's not the exact same notes, but it does have a similar feel and it's got a similar vibe to the song. So this was the easy tutorial for Golden Hour. I'll see you in the practice video.